just because one is willing to peel off the layers, I'm using different words now, peel off the layers or jump in the water, the ice water, you know, go on the journey, whatever language we want to use, it doesn't make the journey any easier.
Right.
But I think what it has done is that the more I've seen and acknowledged and know that the team that I work with has seen my failures and my frailties, somehow the more comfortable I've become at going, shucks, okay, here's another one.
Yeah.
You know, that almost to use your onion analogy, the first big layer is this huge layer you need to kind of rip off, but the layers do kind of get smaller. You know, it's still a layer, it's still a tear, but it is smaller, you know, somehow as you get closer to the core.
In the C.S. Lewis Narnia series books, in the last of those children's books, The Last Battle, everybody's in Narnia, this celestial heavenly place. And as they travel to the center of Narnia, a new Narnia starts, and the one inside is bigger than the one that they came from.
Wow.
So you progressively work your way into an ever larger and more expansive celestial Narnia. And I think actually of the onion that way.
Wow.
That, okay, I've got this layer off, and this next one might be a smaller thing, to your point, yet it is harder and maybe more prolonged, more complex to see, because now I've knocked off, I'm going to shift analogies and go to a ship. I've knocked off all the big barnacles. I've knocked off all the big chunks. So what remains? The more difficult renewal of that ship's hull to go on into the next place. It's more prolonged. You don't just get to take a chisel and a hammer. Hey, now I'm telling the truth. I don't, I'm not a liar. 4 out of every 5 sentences. I've done that. I am kinder than I used to be. Well, we can do that. But now it's, am I improving my listening? Am I improving my intentionality to offer dignity to people and to make sure that they are respected for their work, as opposed to, well, that's what I'm paying them for, kind of, attitude. So if I go to the typology, what I think of is, this is difficult. It will all be difficult. We'll all have issues to face. We're leading organizations. We're leading people. We're in marketplaces. There's so many things out of our control, and we've got to respond to them that we can't direct. So we're going to be in a crucible quite often. So I can make that crucible worse, or I can face it with the most minimal, peaceful effort.